Good morning, everybody, especially those in Aggie land. As you can see, I'm wearing my Aggie Catholic because I received so much opposition when I wore Texas Tech last week. So I was warned by Rose Mendez to wear Aggie Catholic, especially for this presentation. So as you all know, the festival is coming up October 10, not too far away. And as you can see, I'm sitting in our grand prize F150 XLT 2021. So as of now, we have sold over 700 tickets. We're close to halfway of our ultimate goal of selling 2,000 tickets. So please, please, please invite your families and friends and neighbors and communities, employees, employers to come and purchase tickets either online or in person. So we're going to go for a drive and show you how this truck really works and how it feels to drive. So come join us. So as you can see now, we're about to turn the ignition. Nothing beautiful than the smell of a brand new truck. So Rose is going to join me as we continue to video this presentation to take a drive around our property for those who have never seen our parish. This will be a nice way for Rose to show different highlights throughout this brief drive on our parish property. So for those who have never seen our property, it's a nice way to look at the many buildings that we have here in our parish community. So here we go, folks. As you can see, I'm reversing. One thing about this truck, it has a nice screen, so you can see exactly through the screen what's happening behind you. State of the art, technology. So it allows anyone who wins the truck to see what's been going on as they reverse. So now we are going to take a drive. As you can see, we are on 46 and we're coming towards, on my right hand side, the parish offices. Rose will show you the parish offices. You can see many storage containers because sadly during Snowbit in February we lost much of our flooring and our ceilings, and we had major water damage. So we are blessed that the Archdiocese has really stepped up to help us move aggressively to ensure we return to business as normal. As you can see up here, we have the chapel, built in 1910 by Monsignor Dressel, built by the parishioners of that time with their bare hands, fully concrete, not like churches today, built out of plywood, but this is pure block, pure concrete. So we're very blessed to have such an aging and beautiful church. To the right, the statue of Saint Joseph, the foster father of Jesus. And I thank Don Chosky for taking the initiative many years ago to have Joseph painted and repaired due to years of wear and tear. So thank you, Don, for doing that. As you can see, our parish cemetery has now been renamed in honor of James Roberts. For every day after his wife's death, James would come every day faithfully to take care of Lucy's grave. So we felt it was time to rededicate and rename the parish cemetery in memory of James and Lucy Roberts. So folks, if you have time, anytime, day or evening, please come by with your lawnmower, your weed eater, and help us manicure the parish cemetery. It is such a beautiful cemetery, but it really needs to be manicured at least every month or so. So now we are driving up the hill in the 2021 F150 XLT black. One advantage with this truck is our dealer has allowed the winner to take the truck back and renegotiate something that you may like. If you do not like the actual truck, the dealership will allow you to renegotiate either a newer deal or even a better deal that suits your own personal and family needs. So now we are driving up the hill. We can see the beautiful crucifix. I thank the Spanish Mass community, especially the Spanish men, who remodeled the actual crucifix 3-4 years ago to put a new cross to maintain the corpus. So I thank the Spanish Mass community, especially the men, for taking the lead in giving us a beautiful cross for the corpus of Jesus. As you can see to my left, I want to thank Juliet Lang. Juliet is a 17-year-old high school student, and throughout our property she has specifically designed these crosses in memory of and in dedication to our many Catholic saints. So we are now driving up St. Catherine's Way, and I thank Juliet Lang for taking the initiative to produce such a beautiful cross structure based on the saints on many locations throughout our parish property. As you can see, we're coming up to the second cross made by Juliet, St. John Vianney Avenue, and then St. Kateri. So it is a nice way for our visitors to come to know and Google the lives of the saints. Now, over here to my right, as you can see, we have the original pastor's chapel built in 1904. This was specifically built for his own celebration of Eucharist and for his own private prayer. So it's a nice 5-6 seater chapel to be used now for adoration, and we have many people who come day and night just to come up here privately and say a prayer in the presence of Jesus before the Blessed Sacrament. Behind the chapel is the rectory. You may hear my dogs bark, but we're not close enough to experience the barking of my 5 dogs. God bless me. To my right is this house, my neighbour, whom I've never met. I tried to meet them, but sadly I can't get in the back gate because there's no gate. But I have tried to come to know them, but sadly I have never met them in over 5 years. The Hill of the Cross to my right. This is a beautiful forum for the Holy Week Stations of the Cross. Our people throughout the weeks of Lent and Easter come up here to pray the stations. I want to thank Deacon Freddie Morales and the Spanish community for introducing and organising the Stations of the Cross each and every Friday during the Lenten season. Okay, we're now coming up to the back of the main church. This was built in 2006, and I thank Father Jim Yanish and I thank Father Jimmy Drennan for their leadership in building this church 15 years ago. So we're blessed to have such a large church now holding roughly 700 people. So please feel free and come join us anytime you would like to be a part of our Sunday, Saturday evening obligation here at St. Joseph Parish Community. We take care of our aged and our infirm, and we are blessed to have so many spaces for those who are challenged physically as they strive to enter our church property on a daily and weekend basis. So as you all know, today is the feast of Saint Padre Pio. So as we take this drive around our property, we invoke the intercession of Saint Padre Pio to watch over the sale of our raffle tickets, to watch over you, your families and friends, and to watch over all who enter our property on a daily and weekly basis. So please, as you listen to this podcast today, please support our parish festival on October the 10th. We're going to do something different this year. We have now introduced more and more activities for our children, which will take place in the baseball field. We're also having a live band, the Rick Cavender band, from 11 to 4. So please come out in big numbers and join us for music, for fun, for fellowship, and for amazing food. I want to thank Ricardo Garcia and the Knights of Columbus for taking the lead this year in producing our parish festival. As we drive down the hill, we are going to an older part of our property. This is the original St. John Hall to my right. We're now remodeling St. John Hall. I thank Neil Barry from our parish and the Alert Company for helping us now restore St. John Hall building to put on a new outer exterior. I also remember Nathan Oliver and Jeff Oliver for all their hard work in initiating the actual mission at that time to save St. John Hall. To my right, as we drive further down, is the Knights of Columbus Banquet Hall. To my right, Rose. Rose doesn't know left or right. And we have the best Knights of Columbus kitchen in the whole Archdiocese. So this kitchen is used twice a year for fish fry during Advent and for our parish festival. So please, if you have never considered being a Knight of Columbus, men, come and become a knight. We have amazing men in this parish. Now we're going to take a drive on 46 so you can see the rural aspect of our church. The sun is shining and Rose and I are going to take a drive on 46. We probably have no insurance to drive this, but it's St. Padre Pio. He will take care of us. But we won't drive too far. If we do have a wreck, God forbid, we'll have D. McNeil purchase a new truck out of his own pocket money.